Can I ask you an uncomfortable question?
It depends right now.
Okay,
do I get a hint ahead of time so I can brace myself?
I have a very uncomfortable
I've had some really weird.
I look where you've been.
Okay.
You've had a lot of success.
Okay.
You've coached some great quarterbacks in your day.
EJ Manuel.
What would you say to all the people? Because there are a lot of them out there that said, "Hey, you just rode Blake Bortles' coattails to that AFC Championship game."
Without a doubt. That's my dude.
Yeah,
that is my dude. He's a grinder, toughest. Smart guy. I had a blast working with him.
Yeah. Blake is the man. He's one of our favorite people in the world. And you brought him into Green Bay, right?
The boat. He's the boat.
So was Aaron like looking over his shoulder when Blake's like, "Hey, why are you bringing this guy in to take my job?"
We were just so excited to have him in the room. You know how Blake is. When he all of a sudden gets in the room, it brightens it up even more.
Would you like? So I told you before that I texted Blake and said that we're going to be interviewing you. Would you like me to read the text message he sent back? So he sent two text messages.
This could be very exciting.
One is great, and the other is you'll never expect the other one.
This
is very Blake.
Through a lot,
this is very Blake. So he said the first message was, "What a legend! He's my hero."
Yes.
Okay. Yes. The second message was, "One time his youngest son told me I had a big wiener. Top 3 compliments of my life."
That was one of the greatest moments I would say of my life also. And it was
so Blake.
Well, the great thing was it was so simple. It was so beautiful.
His wiener?
It was just, it was, here comes my, when you're out there and you got the family tents, right? And the kids are so excited to come out. I remember as a kid growing up when Dad was done coaching, you just want to go hug Dad and see Dad. And so, my kids were there and they were so excited and they know Blake really well and they love Blake. And my kid at that time, he was like perfect, height for
crotch height.
And so he sees Blake and he just, we're talking full head of steam, just running. And Blake's like, "Oh God, what do I do?" And kind of like was right here. And he just runs right into his happy spot. And it was just it was like a bounce off and just this innocent, just wow, you have a huge and Blake's like, "You are my favorite person in the world. Thank you."
I'm just sitting here. I'm like, this.
How do you forget something like that? It was absolutely fantastic because it was just totally innocent. Like wants to hug, and Blake's got his helmet. "Oh, what do I do?" And and it was that awkward moment, and everybody's just like, "That's beautiful." That was a great moment in football.
Top 3 moment of his life.
I would say that was pretty spectacular to be part of.
Yeah. So Blake, we love him. He is one of our OG guests. Guys, he's one of those guys we really care for. When you first were around him, you're like, this guy is just cool because he is. He's just
a dude, man.
Yeah,
he's a dude. He's one of those guys that, it's funny. He doesn't say much, but he's just going to grind it out. He's going to do everything he can. He's going to try his hardest. The toughest guy. he took some shots those years, and just watching him over and over. And he wouldn't miss practice. He wouldn't no matter what happened. that was the stuff that I had so much respect for him just throughout that whole process. He was great.
So you have a lot of respect for him. You don't want to sign him? What's going on?
Last I heard, I think he might have called it.
No. This is my problem because we were talking to LaFleur last week when we were in Green Bay. And he was like, "Oh, I miss Blake." It's like you have the ability to change that.
That is true. That is true.
Right here, right now, Nathaniel Hackett, will you sign Blake Bortles?
I think I need to have a conversation with him and the general manager and the new owners. We can't get crazy here.
He promises he won't give everyone COVID this time, like he did last time he was on the Broncos.
It happens.
Yeah, all right. I think I'm gonna hold you to that. I think that was a guarantee.
What better way to dramatically increase the value of your franchise right off the bat than if you sign Blake Bortles?
He's the best.
Yeah,
he's the best. You gotta love the boat.